In the present simple tense, when the subject of the sentence is she, he, or it, we need to add a s or an es to the end of the verb. For example, 1. She eats a cake every day. 2. He watches TV every morning. Look at the verb eats in the first sentence and the verb watches in the second sentence. Why do I add s to the end of the verb eat, but I add es to the end of the verb watch? Generally, if we want to write the present simple tense of the verb, we just add a s to the end of the verb like is. Sometimes, however, we need to add an es. The verb that ends with o, ch, sh, s, double s, x, or z, we have to add an es. That's why we add an es to the verb watch because what ends with an ch. Let's look at some examples. Go ends with an o, so we add es to write goes. Cat ends with a ch, so we add es to write catches. Wash ends with a sh, so we add es to write washes. Mix ends with double s, so we add es to write mixes. Fix needs an es because fix ends with an x to become fixes. Because quiz ends with a z, we add es to write quizzes. However, there are some things that you need to remember. Let's take a look at the word study. These words do not end with o, ch, sh, s, double s, c, or x. Okay, so I add s to this verb to become studies. It is correct? Actually, it is not correct. Let me tell you why it's not correct. The verb that ends in a consonant followed by y, we need to change y to I, then add es. In the case of the verb study, you can see that D is a consonant followed by Y. So we have to change Y to I, then add es, studies. Look at the other examples. Try is the verb that ends with a consonant followed by Y. So we change Y to I, then add es to become tries. Carry is the verb that ends with a consonant followed by Y. So we need to change Y to I, then add es to become carries. Buy, I change Y to I, then add es, like this. It is correct? I told you that the verb that ends with a consonant followed by Y. So we need to change Y to I, then add an es. However, buy is the verb that ends in a vowel followed by Y. In this case, we don't need to change Y to I, and we don't need to add es. All we need to do is to add an s to the end of this verb, buys. The same rule can also be applied to the verb play. Play is a verb that ends in a vowel followed by Y, so we just need to add an s to the end of this verb.